Hello, my name is Jim. Welcome to my booktube channel about books, reading and des autres choses. Hello, today I have this picture list tag. This tag was created by Shelly Swearingen and Jack from Spread Book Joy, two great booktubers. I'll link to their channels in the description below. And I was tagged by Elizabeth at Bouquin and Books. I've also seen Miss Reads a lot, do this tag, and I've seen Greg, another BFR Reads, do this tag, so I thought I'd get in on the act. All these prompts are influenced by picture books, which Shelly and Jack are really into. First prompt, I Love You Forever, written by Robert Munsch and illustrated by Shelia McGraw. Name a book you imagine you'll love forever. I've shown this before on my channel, The Ladybird Book of Motor Cars. This I had as a child. This is published in 1968 and I just love this book as a child. Each page has got 3 cars. This page I've taken VW 1600 TL, Vauxhall Victor, Peugeot 404, and this is the faster cars, Aston Martin DB6, Maserati Mistral Coupe, and Jaguar 420. I used to read this over and over again, and I'd tick the cars in my original book. This is one I got in later years as I saw the cars. I never saw a Maserati Mistral, unfortunately. Prompt number 2. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, Very Bad, No Good Day, written by Judith Viorst and illustrated by Ray Cruz. Which books or comforting things do you turn to when you're having a bad day? I don't know about bad days as such, but I find my reading comfort zone is with police procedurals. I think this comes because my parents used to watch a lot of police procedurals on TV. They watch shows like Taggart, Inspector Morse, Softly Softly, and maybe I associate that with my parents, who are sadly no longer with us. Prompt number 3, The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. I know this book. I like Eric Carle's illustrations. Which book, series, character sparked your hunger for reading? I think the series would be the Narnia series. The first 2 books were read to me by my mother, and I continued to read the rest on my own. I think also the Roald Dahl books, particularly Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie and the Glass Elevator, sparked my reading from a young age, and the Dr Seuss books even before that. Speaking of Dr Seuss, prompt number 4, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr Seuss. What's the most unusual book you've ever read? I've read a few unusual books. One that springs to mind is My Name is Red by Orhan Pamuk, the Turkish writer, and that starts with a murder victim at the bottom of the well narrating a story, and each chapter is narrated by someone else. And it's a fascinating book. I really enjoyed it. I mostly like Orhan Pamuk. I didn't like his Museum of Innocence. I found compulsive behaviour in there just off-putting, but I like most of Pamuk's works. Prompt number 5, Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. What's your favourite book featuring the natural world? This would be Where the Crawdad Sings by Delia Owens. I read that last year. It's a beautiful book set in the marshlands in North Carolina. It's historic in that it was set in the 50s and 60s, and it's about this girl, Ria, who's living and growing up in the marshlands on her own because her mother first walks out and then her drunken father disappears and never comes back. And there's beautiful descriptions of the marshlands. Prompt number 6, Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown and illustrated. Do you read at bedtime? Do you read someone else at bedtime? Do you read to someone else at bedtime? Did anyone ever read to you at bedtime? I read at all different times of day. I try to read at bedtime, but often I'm just scrolling through social media, checking my YouTube subscription feed, watching booktube videos just before bed. Sometimes I read in bed, but not if my wife's in bed, because it will disturb her sleep and she likes to sleep from the off. When I was young, my mother read to us, sometimes at bedtime, sometimes at bath time. I can remember her reading Prince Caspian to us, but I can't remember all the other books she read to us. Prompt number 7, Guess How Much I Love You by Sam Brackney and illustrated by Anita Jaram. Who had the biggest influence on you as a reader? Again, it's probably my mother. Before we went to school, she was at home with us. She went to work once we started school, and she would read to us, and she always liked books. We don't have the same taste in books. She really liked Dorothy L. Sayers. I tried Dorothy L. Sayers last year and didn't get on very well with it. But she liked books. My dad liked reading as well, but we didn't see a lot of him because he was out at work and he'd come home late, and we'd see him at weekends, but he did like reading too. Okay. Final prompt, The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Which book or set of books would you give to an emerging reader, or which book have you given as a gift more than once? I don't usually give books as gifts. I did give my wife a book, this one, for her birthday last year. This is The Eighth Life by Nino Haratoshvili. This is the Georgian version, of course. Nino Haratoshvili is a Georgian writer, though this was originally written in German. But usually, if someone's a book lover, I'll give them a gift token for a bookshop. I think maybe for an emerging reader, a particular child reader, something like Matilda would be a good book for both boys and girls, because it's got a female protagonist and it's written by a male writer. Who do I tag? Well, I'll tag AJ Dunn Reads and Writes. I don't think he's done this, and I'd be interested to see his answers. I'll tag Alexa Don, and I'll tag Alexandra Rosalind. The last two are very big channels. They probably haven't even noticed me, and I don't know if they'll notice this, but I'll tag them anyway. I've been subscribed to them for a while. If you like this tag and you want to do it, please, I invite you to do this tag. And if you like this video, you can like and subscribe below, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.